There is a small organization here in New York that not many people have ever heard of. It's called Songs of Love. It's the project of a singer-songwriter who can honestly say that all of his songs are hits. NBC's Rehema Ellis has his story.
Hey, Meaghan.
Hi.
7-year-old Meaghan Brosnan visits the hospital every week, fighting a life-threatening illness, leukemia. She's in remission now, but the diagnosis 6 months ago forced this once vibrant second grader out of school and into an exhausting daily regimen of chemotherapy, dramatically changing Meaghan's life in order to save her. Today, Meaghan's getting some cheering up from a man she's meeting for the very first time.
Oh, really nice to see you. So pretty.
Thank you.
John Beltzer, who's dedicated his time to writing songs for sick children, has one especially for Meaghan.
See, you filled out that little form, and all of a sudden you get a whole song with 70 people singing on it. Isn't that incredible?
The song is about Meaghan and the things she loves most, including her dog Murray.
Murray the dog is by your side wherever you go.
I had absolutely no idea that it would turn into something like this. It's all her. Her friends, her dog, her spirit, what's important to her.
To see the expression on her face while she's listening to a song that I had something to do with, it's like saying, it's like really knowing that you've written a hit song.
Beltzer, the founder of a small nonprofit organization called Songs of Love, has composed hundreds of tunes. The songs are provided free of charge to children who are sick and dying. The lyrics are based on information Beltzer gets from profile sheets filled out by parents and kids. It includes the child's name, age, hobbies, and favorite things. A singer and songwriter, Beltzer started Songs of Love almost 2 years ago as a tribute to his twin brother, Julio, also a musician. Julio suffered from schizophrenia and committed suicide when he was just 24.
When it first happened, it was very, very hard for me because I saw my brother as sort of my second half. And then I knew that he would never want the music to end. So I decided to continue.
Beltzer went to hospitals to find sick kids whom he could help with his music.
I thought there would be an incredible way to lift their spirits.
In 1996, with the help of a couple of friends, Beltzer composed 30 songs in a year for 30 different children. Today, with an army of volunteers all across the country, 600 one-of-a-kind tunes have been composed.
And I believe, aside from a cure itself, honoring a child in his or her own song is the most powerful thing we can do.
Not all of the stories have happy endings, of course. 3-year-old Scotty Anderson didn't survive his cancer.
Scotty Anderson is #1.
But in a letter to Beltzer, Scotty's parents wrote, "He's had many difficult times. Listening to your song always makes him smile." Scotty had his song for only 2 months before he died.
And then they told me that at the funeral, in lieu of a eulogy, they actually played the song, which is a real indication of how powerful these songs really are.
And what Beltzer was hoping for when he started Songs of Love from the small basement of his parents' home in Queens, New York. He is still there in the cramped makeshift music studio, working overtime, matching sick kids with songwriters.
We are on about 30 to 40 song a month pace. It's been very hard, but we actually meet every single request.
Meaghan's in the middle of the circle of love.
And then he's got to find people to sing them. Often it's the composers themselves, but this day, East Hampton High School on New York's Long Island is recording Meaghan's song.
And we circle you with love.
Beltzer also hopes to attract big names like Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder to join his army of volunteers. These cast members from the Broadway show Titanic are already on board for Songs of Love.
Everybody's here with Kaylin McCorder.
This tune is for 8-year-old Kaylin McCorder of South Carolina. He has a brain tumor. And for 14-year-old Kelsey Jones of Iowa, crippled by a Lou Gehrig's-type disease, this tune.
We'll never stop smiling in the fields where we play.
There are now 50 hospitals requesting Songs of Love, but with many of the songs financed on Beltzer's own credit cards, his Goodwill organization could use some support in the form of money and helping hands. Still, he's determined the work must continue for the children, adding music to medicine to help children like Meaghan feel better. For today, Rehema Ellis, NBC News, New York.